Alright, guys, we are back, and it is that time once again to kick off a new season here with South Shields. Today, we take on Peterborough in League One to start off this season. Before we get into that, though, let's go ahead and look at the players that have left the club and players that have joined the club. So starting with the players that have joined our team, we start off with Tim Adusina, who I got from QPR after his contract expired with them. He is a 24-year-old center back, and he is in our starting lineup today. I see him just edging out Joe Wright in the starting lineup for us. Next up, we have another free transfer. This time it is Carl Dickinson Sharman, who joins us from Tranmere after he did not renew his contract with them. Very solid center midfielder for us. I have him playing in the box-to-box midfield role. He's been solid for us in the preseason, and you can see here he has plenty of experience with Tranmere. He has made 133 appearances, 11 goals, and 28 assists for Tranmere, mostly in the National League. He had one appearance while they were still in League 2. And next up, we have a loanee. This is Mark Taylor, a very young center back from West Brom. He has some very good physical stats. You see there, 17 acceleration is going to be key for him, and I have him starting alongside of Tim Adusina, but unfortunately he has a slight knock and will not be partaking in our opening match, but he looks to be a very solid player. Last year he spent the season on loan in League 2 at Ports Vale. And another familiar face, Ian Carlo Povedo, has re-signed with South Shields after his contract expired with QPR. So, welcome back to Mr. Poveda. Players that have left the club now. Of course, last episode I did mention that James Ibrahim was going to be joining Sunshine Stars, and that has gone ahead and taken place now. Let's just look at the players that we have released. We have quite a few. I still had these 4 players here on non-contract. So Liam Brockbank was still with us way back from our very first couple seasons, and he hasn't made an appearance in the past 2 years since we've been in the league system. So good luck to you, Liam. Hopefully you get picked up by a club. Kane McGoffkey was a backup goalkeeper who failed to make an appearance. Matthew Downing, player that went through our youth academy, failed to make an appearance for us. And Joseph Armstrong, another academy player that did not make an appearance. Ben Hamir retired at the end of last season. He was a loan player, so he just happened to retire before his loan expired. So he is now in a coaching role, looking to get picked up by a club. Max Haygarth has left the club after 5 seasons with us. He made 130 appearances, getting 8 goals along the way. Still 22 years old. I think he could do a fantastic job down in the non-leagues. Hopefully he gets picked up. He has some good stats, or some good attributes for that level. He deserves to get picked up. Miles Judd did not renew his contract. He spent 2 seasons with us, making 43 appearances. He's got picked up by Bradford City and a backup role for them. Good luck to you, but not too much, as you are in League 1 with us. So I'm sure we'll be seeing you sometime this year. And Lindsay Yolan Zuma has left our club after 5 seasons. He made 153 appearances, and he got 1 goal along the way. He was a fantastic signing for us way back in our National League times, or maybe he was even before that. Nope, National League times. He was a solid player. Last year, he was definitely a backup player, but still made 29 appearances. He was just not worth a contract offer. We don't have that kind of money to keep a hold of players, even someone like Zuma, who has been with our club for an extended period of time. Looks like he does have some interest. Bristol Rovers are looking for slight interest, a League 2 team. I think he could definitely do a job still. The one thing that disappoints me the most with his determination is low. He could have progressed a little bit better, but that determination is a big hindrance to progressing. And Marcus Sheldon has left our club after 5 seasons as well. Of course, last year he spent the season out on loan at Turquoise, and he made 43 appearances and 11 goals. For the Mariners, he had 72 appearances and getting 27 goals for us. A very good player for the National League teams or non-league teams. 15 finishing is very good for that level. It does have some interest, it looks like, from Dover, so hopefully he gets picked up. And William Booth has left the club and got picked up by Bolton. Spent 2 seasons with us here, 68 appearances and 3 goals. Just not quite progressing as much as I would have liked, so I didn't think offering a new contract was the best in our financial interests. So good luck to you, Booth. You look like you will be going out on loan, possibly to Barnet, as they have a bid in for you. And Lee Fenton and Bobby Donaldson, both youth academy players that we have let go of. So let's go ahead and switch over to our schedule view and see how our preseason has went. So we kicked off preseason with a game against Cowden Beath, where we got a 1-0 victory over them. Then, next game, we took on Newcastle Benfield, where we got a nice 4-0 victory over them. It was from Connell, Gooderidge, and Poveda. Then, next game was away against Darlington, another impressive 3-0 victory. And then our biggest test of preseason, we took on Manchester City at home, where we narrowly lost 2-0. Very respectable scoreline there. Would have loved to have seen us get a goal, but keeping Manchester City to just 2 goals is fantastic for us. Then we took on Blyth Spartans, and we got a 5-1 victory over them. Goals from Connell, Gooderidge, Poveda, and Woodman. Then we took on the Wrexham Dragons. 3-1 victory over them. Udusina, Hayes, and Blair get on the score sheets for us there. And then our final preseason game, we faced off against Southampton U23s, where we got a come-from-behind 3-2 victory. Goals from Poveda and Wagstaff sees us get the victory. They did have a player get sent off, which helped us out in that game. So let's go ahead and see where our media predictions are. They think we will finish in 18th place. I think that is probably a little lower than I think we'll finish this year. I think we'll be kind of in the 9th through 14th range. Definitely feel like our team is better this year. And hopefully we still have some reinforcements coming along the way. So, the team who will be playing this game will be Hunstrup, Wright, Udacina, Daly Campbell, Flat and goalkeeper, Dickinson, Shaman, Charles, Connell, Woodman, Pavetta, and Guteridge. Campbell does have a knock, which I'm very hesitant about. My really only other option is Alex Curran. Don't have anyone really back here that I feel comfortable starting. Possibly Davis Jones. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we send him up here? And we will swap him for Curran. And I think he will be making his league debut today, because there's no way I'm going to have Campbell play a full 90. So let's go ahead and we'll jump into this. And we'll give you a nice number 48 for you, Davis Jones. Davis Johns. What was your name? Davis Johns. Yeah, okay. But here we go. Let's go ahead and then get out there and give Peterborough a game and see if we can come out victors here today. Come on, you Mariners. Of course, last season we had a blazing start to the season before it kind of fizzled out, but the early corner for Peterborough, but Flat comes up with that corner. See if we can start an attack here. He plays it long. Guteridge is going to get on that. One-on-one with the keeper, and he gets the goal. Their defense completely misjudged that ball from Flat, and Guteridge runs onto it, and he's through on goal, and he was not going to miss that opportunity, and he's out of the gates with a goal. Beautiful, beautiful stuff right there. Sometimes you just gotta go hoofball on them, and it works out. And 24 minutes gone. Guteridge picks up a yellow card, but that's all right. And we've had some good domination over Peterborough so far. Pavetta with a long-range free kick. Udacina gets the ball. Oh, you gotta have a shot there, son. You gotta have a shot there. And we're coming up on halftime, and we've held Peterborough without a single shot. That is fantastic. And I'm very happy with our performances so far. And we are going to make a substitution. We're going to bring on young Davis Johns for Daly Campbell. I'm just going to tell him there is no pressure out there for you. Go out there and enjoy your first game as a professional. Try not to make too many mistakes. That would be fantastic. And coming up on 60 minutes gone. Oh, we got a highlight, so I won't make the substitution. Oh, that's a red card. Get out of there, yes. And a yellow card for Peterborough. Alex Woodyard picks up his second yellow of the game. And we're going to bring on Connor Webster for Dan Woodman, who is sitting on a 6.4, which is not good enough. And 68 minutes gone. We'll make our final substitution. Ben Wagstaff is on for Poveda for the last 20 minutes or so. Oh, Johns has picked up a yellow card, and we're going to definitely tell him to ease off the tackles. And into the 80th minute now. And I think the game is just about to end here. We have a throw-in. Just about 30 seconds left in the game. Passing it around now. Ref, blow it anytime you want. There you go. Ref calls for full time, and we come out victors of the first season of the game. A 1-0 victory over Peterborough. Woodman, not a good game. We're just going to let them know that. Everyone else was solid enough, and we get that victory. So, with that, we are in 10th place. Couldn't have asked for a better start. We get a victory. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Early on, I don't know when we will be coming back for our next episode. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is where this will come to an end here today. As always, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. If you are already a subscriber, be sure to hit that bell so you're notified when I post another video. Until next time, it's been your Boyd147.